Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and with the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab down the middle. It's Pena. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot clock down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They're going to run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Boy, why I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They finally corral him at the 1.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. There's a run call on third and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The ball's come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. And the Volunteers pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
As a design quarterback keeper. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. No huddle here for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll try the right here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing it. Essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Sayin. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position to come up with a big turnover.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the 2nd quarter? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And the Vols looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. The Volunteers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A quick throw out left complete. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. It's a toss play to the right. and he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And he's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Sayin. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they will claim the second half lead.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, they are behind. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter here. They got to find that spark again. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Sayin. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
A lot of times college quarterbacks get more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. A handoff to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Will he score here? Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Inside the 30 now. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
A good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. A crucial play here. They go to the air. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves,